raciest squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get the first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
This time they'll go to the running game.
And you want to run the football. Right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Kansas State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Taylor wants to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Kansas State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Chester. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Cowboys will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. And the Wildcats in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. The throw to the outside is complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They 4th down. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gents, a big game where you are today and a massive rivalry between Arkansas and LSU. Here's the latest. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Taylor wants to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fakes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. He makes a catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big 10 action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chester. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. They'll line up for a second down play. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll run it again. Hard running there. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Oh, they're after him. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Calls his own number. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The inside handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Hawkins. Finds his man, it's Lopez. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Valentine. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try it over the left side. Spins away from the defense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. To throw, it's Taylor. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wildcats! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They are up by 7 over James Madison. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Can't get him to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. They're working that left side. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking to the big tight end. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Buys a little time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chester. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Under fire. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cowboys! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats, with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Creates a little room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. Gets some yardage and gets down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look at